welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is, hey Sugar, how are you doing, babe? Tonight's special is, well, it's in the pinned comment. Come back this weekend though if you are not able to get a reading tonight, because I'll do the buy one get one free special. So yeah, I am feeling much better. Thank you so much. Not 100%, but I think as the days go by, it will get easier. Yeah. I'm sorry you're feeling like that, honey. What's going on? I did my hair purple. I put this purple fun in my hair, and you're supposed to be able to shampoo it out after you're done wearing it in your hair, but it was just so thick, like pomade, and I washed it out, and it did not wash out of my hair. So now I have this hair, so I'm not sure I'm happy with it. I think I'm feeling super sad about my hair and feeling very unsure about it. So I can maybe relate, even though we can't really say that a guy that you like and your hair is the same thing, but I don't know. It might be the same for me. I'm feeling disconnected from him. What's making you feel like that, honey? Hey, Metal Rain, welcome back to the Chammy. What do you think it is that's triggering you to feel like you are feeling disconnected? Is it because of the way he's responding? Is it because of the way you're communicating? Is it the way that... Does it have to do with any of that? Hey, welcome to the Chammy. Check out my music in the pinned comment if you'd like to get a reading. Everything you need to know is in the description and the pinned comment. 5+ subscriptions, and I will open up the chat to free Yes No Tarot. 10+ likes, I'll open up the chat to free Q&A with the Ghost Spirit Box. I'm just going to put a few things in chat, and then I'm going to go ahead and start with the free collective message. I like to do a free collective message during the beginning of the readings. During the beginning of the night, I like to do a love collective message in the middle, maybe about 30 minutes in. And then at the end of the live, I like to do like a career and finance collective message. I don't know how long I'll be here tonight, but I will be here for a little bit. We're only 4 minutes in, so I would like to include the Spirit Box and the RemPod tonight. Hey Meryl, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you doing tonight? Well, I feel like at the end of the day, you've come this far. Quiet night on the couch sounds nice. Thank you so much, Sugar, for your donation. That's so very kind and generous of you. Send me your questions. I'm going to go ahead and put a few things in chat and then do the free collective message. Thanks so much for the jewels, Meryl. I appreciate that. Hey Tim, welcome to the haunted house. Welcome back. just going to put some things in chat, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the free collective message. And then we will do Suga's reading. So, are you having a hard time maintaining the state of mind that you want to be in, or are you having a difficult time maintaining a proper outlook on the situation? Are you having a terrible time? What is it that you feel you're having a difficult time maintaining, Sugar, that you want to maintain? Okay, I see what you mean. Like, you're having a difficult time maintaining the thoughts that he is interested in you because of the lack of his response and initiative. Okay, okay. All right. So his actions are not, his actions are not reflecting that he's interested. So, to you, I'm just curious, like, what are the reactions that a guy is interested in you? I'm just curious. I mean, everything isn't black and white. And we keep getting the same thing happening with every guy, except for this guy has been a bit different and unique compared to all the other ones that we've talked about. So I feel like at the end of the day that maybe the situation would transpire in a different way. But once again, it's like building the trust. It's really difficult to build trust with someone who has A, poor responses, or B, is hot and cold one day, hot and cold the other. So how are you doing in regards to your self-care, your self-love, and the thoughts you have about yourself? Are you going hot and cold on yourself in regards to the feelings that you have for yourself and about yourself? Okay, oh my gosh. So this is very much something that will attribute to some of these issues that you're having regarding staying in the state of mind that you want to about him. When you don't feel good, you're more likely indecisive and less intuitive when you're not feeling good like that. You have been sick, and then you tell yourself there's not much you can do because you know the reality of having to get better. I just wouldn't push it. Wouldn't push yourself. You're already exceeding 120% with your body. Now you're on overload with your mind and spiraling out. Which I think that if you felt better, you would be thinking and feeling a lot different about this. I'll tell you what to do. Sit down and relax before you have a heart attack. Okay? Sit down and relax before you give yourself a brain tumor. And when I'm laughing at that is because I've done this to myself. Okay, not necessarily heart attack or anything like that, but I have caused my own health problems because of my own mental wealth issues, because of my over worrying, and because of my over caring. That doesn't mean become less caring. All right, you can't help it when you're a rescuer. But what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, I think that because you're not feeling, you know, your 120% self, you know, sweetheart. All right, let's get into a collective message and see what y'all need to know about right now from our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. And then, Sugar, go ahead and send me your questions, and I'll go ahead and decipher the messages of what you need to know right now. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides as a collective. Does Spirit have a message for us today? Do our most trusted and strongest spirit guides have a collective message for us today? But anyways, this reading is for anyone who may be in the chat, anybody who may join the chat later or join the chat in the replay. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Do any of you have as a collective message a spirit message for us today? Do you have a message for us today you'd like to elaborate on? Spirit says no. No, no. But there is a message on the card, and I am going to read the message to us. Plain and simple. The hurricane of passion subsides. You see the true state of things. You open your heart to many unique opportunities. You crush the coal into sparkling diamonds. Are these better accomplishments than others? Are there better accomplishments than these? I'm going to ask Spirit to clarify that with the Power Spirit deck. Yeah, I'm going to push you into a message here, Spirit, whether you like it or not. I think that what Spirit is saying in that card is, no, I don't really have a message. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but try to look at all the accomplishments that you have gained through whatever it is that you're manifesting, working on, creating, building, want, desire, dream of, etc. Excuse me. Imagination. I love this card because it feels very much like my front yard. Like, this is what it feels like when I step outside of my house. But it's like, also, you could turn the card upside down. Is that like a river, a lake? Is that nature's mirror showing the clouds above? Is it just the tree trunks? It's just like some kind of pond? What kind of illusions are we? Where's your imagination going with your love stories, your life stories, your financial stories, your health stories? You know, what are you telling yourself about you, them, they, are, and the vortex around you? Number 14, such a special number to me. And the card is called Imagination. The color is black and the direction is west. All right, thanks, Sugar. Exploring the wilderness of your own soul through contemplation brings you to the altar of your imagination. To have a circle of imagination in your being, walk the untamed, wild, instinctual side of your nature, all the time knowing its power, like a woman aware of her pregnancy as she moves to her rounds of daily tasks. You need not focus on the unborn life in order for its nature to continue to grow. Are you hearing this, Sugar? Like, you don't need to focus so much on this relationship for it to grow. It will grow. Let it breathe. Always remember that inspiration often comes after reflection, after the seed of creativity is planted. Once you begin your creative work, the energy of the universe comes to you and imagination flows. So that card once again said the hurricane of passion subsides. You see the true state of things. You open your hearts to many unique opportunities, and you crush the coal into sparkling diamonds. Are there better accomplishment than these? So what is it that you have accomplished? What is it that you have, what is it that you have accomplished to make some of your dreams come true? What is it that you have that you're grateful for? Try not to focus too much on what you don't have and more on what you do. Try to focus more on people who are matching your energy and less on people who are not. I know it hurts, but, and I'm not here to tell you life sucks, suck it up, because that's not the kind of person I am. I know you were sent here to have fun. It doesn't have to be so difficult all the time. Promise. Okay, Sugar, I'm going to look at your questions right now, honey. Great, I'm not getting any emails anymore, but I think that I got all your questions, okay, babe? And I don't really know how easy it is for him to charge towards the girl he likes when he's not feeling well either. Also, I think sometimes when, a loved one doesn't feel well, isn't doing well, or like somebody you like is a friend, or you care about them and they're not well, I think that sometimes it's more likely or not that, a check-in would be far more normal than, say, a constant communicative line of whatever it is that you are hoping to accomplish here. He may just be giving your space because you're not feeling well. You may just be giving you maybe that's what's going on. Like, well, she doesn't feel well, so I'm not going to bother her, kind of thing. I don't want to be a burden. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And yeah, I have all kinds of people who care about me, and when I'm not feeling well, they do check in. But it's it's kind of strange to me that he hasn't shown up for you in the way that you want to, sweetheart. But maybe you just have to express that to him, and he'll come around more. So let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what you need to know right now. Hey Jay, welcome to the Chammy. How are you tonight? Welcome to the haunted house. Check out my music. It's in the pinned comment. If you'd like to, buy a reading, everything you need to know is in the pinned comment or the description. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel that belongs to a musician and artist. And my channel is about my life, and my message is my life, so I hope you find something interesting that you like. Spirit, I'm calling forth Suga's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know right now about this person on her mind and heart tonight? What does Suga need to know about this person on her heart and mind tonight? What's going on with that person? Okay, and let's get some of these questions asked as well. So, Sugar, I'm just going to lay out everything for you. Okay, babe? And then we'll go from there and see what you need to know. Spirit, I'm calling forth her most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What is the person on her mind and heart's energy towards her tonight? Make sure the call center is not on. So what you need to know about his energy currently is he's happy, laid back, nice, easy. He's open to communication. He's willing to communicate. All right, he likes to talk to you. But he might be feeling, still not so under the weather. He looks like he's still recuperating in his in his situation here with his foot. All right, you see the headband on her head, around her head. You see that she's using this walking stick, but his energy all around is positive, joyful, communicative. He really wants to come in and coming swooping quickly. He really wants to be on top of this, but he's just not feeling himself lately. This has nothing to do with you, and it's everything to do with his energy. Now, as far as his energy towards you, despite juggling a lot, he does want you to. He does want you to trust him. We'll get to that card in a minute. He does want you to trust him. He knows you're both juggling a lot, and through whatever you guys are juggling, health, finances, job, work, whatever. He doesn't want to show up to you in a way that would like displease you. So he probably will not show up to you unless he's feeling his best that day. If he's not showing up to you that particular day or responding, you know why. Do not take it personal. He'd rather show up to you this version of himself in the Lover's card. And he would like you to stay in that stable energy thought. And his thoughts and feelings, what is in his mind and heart about you right now? Well, there's a whole lot of love to go around. This person is hoping that you're doing well. This person is hoping that they will see you again. This person, in regards to, what does he want to do with you now? He wants you to get better. He wants to get better in this Four of Swords. So he can take you out dancing. Or something along the lines of that. Is he really into you? Oh, I don't know. This is the Devil card. Looks like she's pretty into her cheesecake. Now, I know that cards have yes, no, maybe so meanings. But at the end of the day, tarot was not historically meant to be yes, no, maybe so kind of answers. It was definitely there to tell you a story and help you in regards to what's going on with your situation. Do I feel like the Devil says no here? No. I feel like this person is feeling something very hot and special for you. Then he should respond to your 5 unread messages. I know you feel that way, but he just might not feel like he owes that to you right now. Okay? There are plenty of people that I love, who I love, cherish, and respect, and who love, cherish, and respect me. And you know what? They'll send me 5 messages, and sometimes I won't get back to them for a little while. But at the end of the day, they understand. I'll get back to them. He's always gotten back to you before. I don't know why you would start having a meltdown about it now. And he's kind of like, I really, and he doesn't want to show you, once again, that tower version of him. He doesn't, he's not real good with the idea that he even has shown you his weakness in regards to what is happening with his foot. Hey, he's at home chilling out, thinking about you, thinking about his life, thinking about how he's going to get better. And it's interesting because, like, this King of Wands is how he's observing you. And sometimes it's like he gets in a deep thought and kind of talking to himself a little bit about trying to understand you a little bit more deeper, too, in that Queen of Wands. But he does like you. He does, like, want to take you out and take care of you. But you both need to get better. You both definitely need to get better. And where it's saying that in the reading, and I don't know if you have social media or not. I can't remember if we talked about that. But he is vetting you to see your actions, reactions to certain things and aspects of how he reacts and things like that. Now, let's go over the cards that are the most important here regarding, we got the small stuff in, like, Four Swords. What does he want to do with you? Well, I think that he would really like to have a drink and lay back down with you and rest. Okay? But I think also he knows you guys need your own personal space and rest to heal right now with whatever's going on with you. You, your kidney stones, him, his broken foot thing or whatever. So that's one of the minors. Let's get these minors together and these majors and see what's happening here. So yeah, don't forget that Sun card now. This was his overall energetic feeling towards you. But most of all, you have to understand that these cards are saying, have fun. He wants to have fun. Have joy. Think about the passion you'll have when you can share a piece of cheesecake with no issues, no problems, and you're feeling great. You're happy to be in each other's presence. This person, they might not have fallen in love with you yet, but they do like you, they do want to take care of you, and they do want to show up the best version of themselves to you. I wouldn't say that this tower is a whole lot of drama, other than, it has shown up before, showing that he does have some kind of heart on for you. He wants to show up with loving actions, loving words, not just whatever this is. He doesn't want to show up with tower moments, and he doesn't want to just show up with okay? So just be the best version of yourself to you. Know this person likes talking to you. Know this person enjoys being around your energy in that Hierophant card. They do feel after the things that you have experienced together, like you were very easy to talk to. So don't make it more difficult on yourself than you already have made it. All right, sweetheart. If anybody would like to buy a paid reading, I'm available and open to do another paid reading if anybody wants to buy one. Everything you need to know is in the pinned comment. Check out my music in the pinned comment. I'm going to go ahead and do a collective love message here in just a moment before we put the RemPod and the Spiritbox on. Hey, Pammy, how are you, sweetheart? It's so good to see you. Yeah, if you sent 5 messages, stop it. You're killing it. And you're only making yourself feel worse. And then you don't want to start resenting him or yourself for sending too many messages. Stop. Just stop. He likes you, honey. Give him a chance to get better. Have you passed your kidney stone yet? I mean, how many days has it been? It's been like 2 weeks. Worried about you. How are you working? How are you even getting through the day? I don't know. I'm a big pussy when it comes to pain, so I don't know how you're doing it, but you're a champ. So give yourself a pat on the back, and I'm sending you a virtual hug of love and trust. I want you to get better, sugar, and stop worrying about this. You can't look. Your body knows exactly how to heal you, but it'll be a whole lot better, and you're gonna get a whole lot better faster if you indulge and immerse yourself into the things that you like about this person and like about where you're going with him. Even if you don't know where you're going, just have fun, sweetheart. Every time you start to get afraid or freaked out, maybe go back to, remember what I said about starting to spiral out? You should definitely calm yourself down. Just take a few moments to calm yourself down and remember what it was like to hold his hand. Or if you've never held his hand, imagine that, okay? Or what it was like when he kissed you. Or if he hasn't kissed you, what it would be like. Or being in his arms again. If you've not been in his arms, well then what would it feel like in his arms? Maybe you wore him like a scrunchie. What was it like wearing him like a scrunchie? Or what would it be like wearing him like a scrunchie? Okay, so I'm going to do the collective message now. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to love as a collective for us tonight. Anyone that might be in the chat, anyone that may come by tonight to the live, and anyone who may watch the replay. Go ahead and get a clarification from I love this deck. It's called Clarifying Love Situations. So we'll look at that in just a moment. Let's go over the cards I have found now. Hey Amira, how are you, sweetheart? Welcome back to the haunted house. So very soon, as a free collective love message tonight, very soon, new love, forgiving and learning, worth waiting for. Amira, go ahead and check out the description. Check out my music in the pinned comment. Everything you need to know about tarot card readings is happening on that pinned comment and on the poll. 5+ subscribers, and I'll open the chat to free yes, no, so let your friends know. Share the live. Also, 10+ likes, I'll open the Spirit Box, Ghost Spirit Box. 10+ likes, I'll open the Ghost Spirit Box to free questions. So right now I'm doing the free collective love message. And what do we need to know as a collective about the love message that Spirit has tonight from the Romance Angels deck? Very soon. Is this for anybody who may be looking for something new? Okay. With somebody new that you've not been with before, or somebody who is willing to put the old love story away with the ex, or someone they're waiting to come back. Don't wait. Expect it. Expect them to come back. But only if you can wipe away the old love story clean to write a whole new love story with that person that you've already had an old love story with. You can't keep superimposing old stories over new ones, because very soon someone's going to come in. It could be a new love story with someone new that you've never had a love story with. You don't want them dating all those people that broke your heart. You only want them dating you. You only want them focusing on you. Oh yeah, you can bring up your pain, your sorrow, but really, it's going to be about your joy. So very soon, be prepared. New love. Be prepared for new love. Be prepared for forgiving and learning. Whoever this person is has totally been worth waiting for. So get ready. Clean your house, clean your room, clean your dogs, clean your cats, clean your underwear, clean your socks. Just get it together. All right, because very soon. So let's go ahead and read these messages off the cards. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I feel like it's very powerful in the fact that, you know, we decide what we want. And the sooner we stay in the likening of what we want, the sooner it will show up. But if we keep going back and forth and back and forth, Spirit, the universe is like, can't she just, or can't he just trust the process? See, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Or maybe you have stirred someone's romantic feelings. Somebody new. Somebody you like. Somebody new who's come into your life or is coming into your life at some point in time. And it's time for forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Love is stronger than hate. So stop hating on yourselves. Stop hating on others. Stop hating on your love story. Quit thinking and feeling the things you don't want to think and feel about your love life. Because that person that you're manifesting, it's so worth the wait. But don't wait. Expect. Okay, all that waiting you've done, it's over now. Okay, divine timing is definitely at work in your love life. And that divine timing is now. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. There's no tomorrow yet. Yesterday's not coming back. It's only right now for what's in front of you. Okay? Let's see what the love clarification deck has to say in regards to. Also, I feel like if you're already presently in a relationship, that this reading is also saying this love in your life has been so worth waiting for. Especially coming to this moment, relearning new things about your new love life, in your new situation, with your new thoughts and new feelings and your new lease on life, in regards to being on a strict mental diet, telling yourself that you can have all that you want out of that relationship that you're already in. See, it's ask, believe, receive. It's not ask, believe, drive yourself batshit crazy, receive. Pardon my French. Okay? Looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy, and this very well may be, you know, one of the reasons that many of us wait. Many of us don't know what to do next. Many of us sometimes don't find the love story that we want because maybe we're too afraid to communicate what we need and move on if we can't get what we want. So, you know, I think it's very important that Spirit lets you know it's very important that you have, if you have different ideas about love and intimacy, and you have, you know, find out, first of all, if you do think you have different ideas about love and intimacy, find out truly from the source, from the fact, and with whoever your partner is. Don't be going like to your neighbor or whatever people are saying on the streets about your person or what Joe Blow or Jane Doe is saying about them. Go to them if you need to have a question answered. All right? Go to them about what they want regarding love and intimacy. Because love and intimacy isn't always just sex. It isn't always about the penis going in the vagina. And you want to build that foundation of trust before that penis goes in the vagina. Because you don't want to end up like, oh man, you know, you've made a soul tie and you can't even trust that person you've made a soul tie with. Cross paths. A mismatch of intentions, clashing perspectives, a journey misled seeks alignment. So, once again, too many fingers stirring the pot in your relationship, your friendships, your life. Take control of that. And, you know, start telling people what you need them to know instead of trying to be a people pleaser so that you can keep a number of I don't know, keep a number of numbers in your black book or on your followers list or on your friend list or on your message. Like, love has no pride. You know, maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe love does have pride. Maybe you call someone's name that you love, and that's pride. Maybe that's okay. But I just think that I just think at the end of the day, what this love reading is telling you is that there is so much more to what you could imagine. You could be sitting there imagining, you know, the love life you want, and it's not working out because Spirit has something better planned for you. Nowhere does it say in science that which you observe is going to be observed in the absolute matter that you see it in and form in the way, it's just like a baby being created and born, or a plant being created and born. Like, you have to nourish those plants, okay? You have to nourish, you know, do you think this grapevine is growing here in the house up the wall, and this black lily is growing, black calla lily is growing because I'm not nourishing it? Like, no, I'm nourishing it. You have to nourish yourself and nourish your thoughts in regards to your love story if you want it to grow. When you start thinking shit stories about your love story, you ain't nourishing it. And you're driving yourself batshit crazy at the end of the day, killing off all that love and energy that makes you feel yummy off by freaking yourself out about something that probably isn't happening and probably never will. Okay, so I hope that helps anyone who maybe was looking for a love reading. I've got about 20 minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and put the spirit box on. If anybody wants to go ahead and buy a tarot card reading, everything you need to know is in the description and in the pinned comment. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate that. And PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Super Chat. Pam, did you have a good day, sweetheart? It's good to see you in chat. It's good to see all of you in chat. It always cheers me up when I get to see y'all come by and hang out. Sorry I haven't been online for a couple days. Somebody I love very much passed away. So and then Ruby almost choked to death yesterday, and that was terrifying. Because I had to do the Heimlich maneuver, and I hadn't done that in a couple years, and I've just been monitoring. I'm going to call the vet in the morning and see how much a x-ray of her lungs might cost. Love you too, Sugar. Good night, sweetheart. Get some rest. And let your body heal. Okay, sure, Jeff. Let's get into it and what you need to know right now. Okay, great. Very kind and generous of you. Thank you so much. Just going to set you up for 6+ minutes. See what you need to know. Spirit, I'm calling for Jeff's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Jeff need to know right now? Sugar, keep me updated, honey. Spirit, I'm calling for Jeff's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Jeff need to know about right now? There's a new beginning here for you. A new beginning with the way that you think of things, see things, look at things, or maybe even somebody who wants to start a new beginning with you. Somebody who wants to extend an olive branch. It could even be your higher self extending like an olive branch to yourself to forgive, to help you forgive yourself, or something about forgiving. Maybe forgiving about the way maybe you thought bad about yourself, or maybe your thoughts weren't as healthy as as they could have been. So you worked on that for a really long time, and Spirit's saying, you know, you will overcome these dark thoughts. You will overcome that version of yourself that maybe you don't identify with anymore. You should be forgiving yourself for that version of yourself you didn't like or don't like, that you've worked hard to come this far to create. Spirit's literally handing you the sword of justice, the sword of balance, the sword of peace, the sword of hope, the sword of light. You don't have to rely on this Seven of Swords to keep you afloat, because you have come to the point in your life where a wish fulfilled, like some kind of wish fulfilled, even if maybe you don't see it, you know you believe in it. You know that your wish fulfilled and your desire is very much something that is already yours, and it's not that you see it, but you feel it, and that's how you believe it. Spirit's saying, ask, believe, receive, and talk. Also, Spirit wants you to talk whatever you believe your creator is, even if it's just the dart outside. In this Hierophant card, the Spirit's saying, I also wish you would talk to me more like as if I was your best friend. Tell me how I can help you. Tell me how I can guide you, and you will see the universe unfold for you and open up many, many doors for you in regards to this Judgment card. Someone may also call you on the phone and ask how you're doing. Also, don't be too freaked out by this Devil card. I don't keep any Devil cards in any of my decks except for my Golden Girls deck. This is Blanche Devereaux from the TV show Golden Girls. And I feel like when she shows up in my readings as the Devil, this is not your typical everyday, because I don't believe in the Devil the way everybody else does. So I feel like what Blanche Devereaux is telling you is like, you have a good heart. Okay, maybe you like to have fun, maybe you might be a trickster, maybe you've had some rough times in the past, but you have a good heart, and people see that good heart. Okay, people love, cherish, and adore you, at least the few that might be around you that do nurture you. And if they don't nurture you, there is somebody coming in this Ace of Swords. Alright, this Ace of Swords, which is like a whole new, this is like a whole new lease on life. This is like a whole new way of thinking, being good to yourself with your thoughts, self-love through self-care, and you achieving a wish fulfilled in your life, spiritually, mentally, physically. And you don't have to be afraid of the dark side of this Devil. Yeah, Blanche Devereaux, she was a little bit narcissistic. She also, was a very ornery girl. Okay, very ornery girl. But at the end of the day, she had a heart of gold. Alright, and she would give you the shirt off her back if she thought you really needed it. And Spirit is saying, you can have your cheesecake and eat it too. You can be this happy. Alright, you can be and do whatever you feel and desire is right for you. You don't have to abide by other people's rules in life, as long as you are abiding by Mother Nature's rules, as well as your local laws and rules. But really at the end of the day, your overall card in this is the Hierophant, the ultimate card of spirituality and finding justice in that best version of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. This is a whole new way of thinking and feeling. And what you need to know right now is that you have to trust the process in regards to that which, you desire in your life. So just because you might not see some things that you want or that you have been manifesting or praying for show up, it doesn't mean that the universe isn't co-conspiring with you or your creator to make that happen for you. Just going to get a clarification overall here for you. So broke is the beginning. I'm going to let you decide what that means to you, because I use the liminal space deck in regards to doing direct messages from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides. And what they don't know won't hurt them. And those people that have hurt you, they know not what they do. So don't be like them. Be like Rose. from the Golden Girls. You know, be more like Blanche Devereaux. Be good to yourself and stop being a people pleaser. No people pleasing. And keep your sense of humor because you're going to need it. Keep me updated. I really appreciate your donation. It was very kind and generous of you. Don't forget to like the live and please subscribe and keep me updated, okay? I'm here for you. Alright, I'm going to put the spirit box on. I'll be right back. Can you add 2 to do the taco box? No, it doesn't work like that, sweetheart. You just did a $5 reading, so now if you want a $7 one, you have to buy one too. Also on the weekends, I do buy one, get one free. So maybe if you want to wait till Friday and come back on Friday and buy a taco box, and then you'll also get one for free. And I can do your free reading right after that particular paid reading, or you can save that free reading and come back another time and do the reading. It's up to you. So I'll let you decide. I'm going to put on the spirit box. I would love to do another reading for you anytime. But just decide, you know, if you want to come by Friday night and get a taco box for $7 and the buy one get one free special. Or if you just want to do a $7 one now. It's up to you, dear. I'll be here. I'm just going to put the, I'm going to just put the camera off for a moment and just take a 2-minute break. Hey, I'm back. Just gonna put the spirit box on. Hey, Yang, how are you, sweetheart? What have you been doing? Let me just put these cards aside. That was a fun reading that I did the other day for you. Thanks for letting me do that for you. I hope it helped. Where am I going to put this crystal? I guess I'll just put it on top. Good, I'm glad it helped. Took me a couple of days to get it back together so I could come and do a live. And Ruby is feeling better today, but I'm a little bit concerned because, well, breathing rate's good, heart rate's good, gums are pink and a very normal color, but after she eats, like, she gets really congested and more than she usually does. Like, it's like she struggles. It's like as if she's eating so fast, and it's as if she's eating so fast that she can't breathe or something, or like it's getting into her sinuses or something. So even if I try to slow her down and just feed her a little bit here and there, like I won't let her just gorge on the food, and it's frustrating me and really freaking me out. I took her out today and she was all like, this walk sucks. But it wasn't even like she was walking, it was just a few steps. So I'm worried that maybe some of the food or something that, you know, from the apple that she choked on, maybe aspiration, maybe, you know, that, like maybe she got some food or something in her lungs. But I mean, all the other signs have been good. Like, there haven't been any other problems that you would think in the last 24 and a half hours that would look like pneumonia or something like that. But I think I'm still gonna call. I'm gonna call the vet in the morning. I should have called the vet today, but I'm gonna call the vet in the morning and see how much she would charge me to do an X-ray to look at Ruby's lungs. And I'll just have to not sleep this weekend and try to make the money back, because I want to just see if she's okay. I'm nervous about it and frustrated. Ruby is 11. She just turned 11 September 30th. She'll be 12 in September. I mean, after I hand feed her, she's just such in a frenzy, you know, and her heart rate's up. It's just like, oh God, it's like she inhales her food. It's disgusting. Actually, I think I've posted shorts showing you the issue I have with the girls eating and trying to slow them down. Even like the food bowls that are supposed to like make dogs slow down, they don't slow down. Maybe it slows them down like 30 seconds. Maybe it takes them a minute to eat their food instead of 30 seconds. But there's this technique that I learned about how to clear your sinuses, and you rub your third eye like this for about 30 seconds, and then you tap down the bridge of your nose for 30 seconds. And what that does is it signals the brain to, in certain places, to like wake up and clear your sinuses. Then you just like massage your nose right here for about 30 seconds on both sides. It always works for me. And especially like being allergic to the red oak trees that are growing outside. I mean, they're 150 years old. They're not going anywhere, so I have to treat my own allergies. But I know she has environmental allergies, and pollen is everywhere outside. So the kind of runny nose stuff didn't start until I took her out today, and she started sniffing the pollen and stuff. So it could be environmental allergies. I mean, a lot of the snorting and the runny nose and the sinus thing is kind of been something that's always been ongoing because of her environmental allergies, which I used to go and get her a shot for, but then I was like, I'm not so sure that these shots are good for her, so I stopped giving them to her and started just doing like, oh, she's 84 in human years. Yeah, I really think that I need to get her to the vet, despite the fact that everything else looks good. I mean, she's doing fine now. Maybe you should check up on her. Let me check up on her. Are you okay? Come here, Mommy. She seems to be doing okay, but I definitely still kind of worried. I mean, I've been making her food like more soupy than solid. Usually she'll get fresh fish and carrots and brown rice, or chicken and brown rice and green beans. Sometimes I make lamb and brown rice and green beans for them, but you know, because I have all three of them on a special diet now that protein isn't as high as it used to be, and the phosphorus is as low as possible. Like, they don't eat beef or turkey anymore. I don't feed them pork. Everything I make for them is pretty much homemade. Especially for Rooney because of his situation. But this little monkey, yes, I actually am cooking the food, and then I just put it in the Ninja and puree the food for the dogs. Now I've made the puree a little bit more watery for her because when the apple was stuck in her throat, I had to stick my finger in my dog's throat and do the Heimlich maneuver, and I might have grazed her throat a little bit because there was a little bit of blood. So, you know, she might just have a little bit of a sore throat and having a difficult time, but, you know, it saved her life. She was turning blue. What am I going to do? Yeah. And I was like, help! Somebody help me! You guys, she choked, she's turning blue! And everybody was just busy on their phones. But, I wasn't the one that gave her the apple, so. But everything seems to be okay with her, like, you know, everything's normal except for there's more, you know, oh, what a big yawn for such a little puppy. There's just, I don't know, there's just more, it seems like there's more issues with breathing after she's eating and while she's eating. She's so cute. God, I love her. Alright, I'll rub your tummy. But anyways, better safe than sorry, so I'm going to call the vet tomorrow and see what the vet says. See what she thinks we should do. I think so far so good. I think I've done everything I can for Ruby. And so I'll call them tomorrow and see what they say. Because I don't think we're having an emergency, but pneumonia can show up like hours later, like days later, you know. Like after the live, I'm gonna make her some more food. Because I have to eat every 4 hours. Did you know that their stomachs are like no bigger than a ping pong ball? So, yeah. Overfeeding them can be also detrimental to their health, which I didn't really realize how tiny their tummies were until until a few years ago when I realized, oh my gosh, I'm overfeeding them. That's why they're getting so fat. So they all had to go on a diet. Especially Ruby. When I brought her home, she was like 9.5 pounds. Now she's a nice, good, solid 6 pounds. They're smaller than preemie babies, really. You want to help me with the Spiritbox? She's like, not really. She's like, I really just want a tummy rub and a snack. I love you. It's a good mommy doggy. Yeah. Wow, the human stomach is no bigger than a smaller fist. Did you know that hummingbirds have 4 stomachs? Isn't that weird? Alright, where's the third battery? There it is. Yes, that's a battery. And I put that in the Spiritbox like this. See? There's nothing in the hand to eat, maybe. She's so cute. She's like interested in everything I touch.
Bluetooth already open. Waiting for Bluetooth connection.
Ruby, I'm so glad you're with us tonight. She's such a cutie pie.
Now in SB7 mode.
Run around? Did it sound like it just said run around? Turn down the... You want to look at it? It's a RemPod. You see that too? It's a battery. It turns the RemPod on and makes pretty lights.
Yes.
If there's any good spirits that would like to come and chat with us tonight, please come and touch the RemPod for us and let us know you're here. If anybody would like to buy a reading, everything you need to know is in the description and in the pinned comment. Please check out my music. It's also in the pinned comment up at the top of the chat.
Low battery.
I hate that low battery shit. I just charged this thing. If anybody has any questions for the Spiritbox, please feel free to ask. People, how many spirits are with us now? Are there any spirits here with us now that can touch the RemPod and show us your presence? Are there any spirits here that could tell us what their name is? Are there any spirits here who could tell us what their name is? What do you like to be called? We come here to learn about you. We come here in respect. We come here to remember you. If there's any good spirits that would like to come chat with us. Are there any spirits here that would like to talk about Nancy Guthrie? Are there any spirits here that can help us find Nancy Guthrie? No?
Low battery.
Okay, are there any spirits that can tell us where Nancy Guthrie is? I'm going to put Ruby back on the couch and get a charger for this speaker.
Low battery.
Motion.
Low battery.
Okay, now it should stop doing the low battery thing. Are there any spirits here that can confirm with us that you are still here?
Say.
If anybody has any questions for the spirit box, please feel free to ask. That's interesting. Wow. Thanks so much for showing us that you're here, Spirit. Can you help us? Can you help us with Nancy Guthrie? Can you maybe tell us how we can find out how to help her?
George.
Who took Nancy Guthrie? Are any of the spirits willing to communicate that with us?
More. Because
do any of the spirits that can hear my voice, can you tell me if Jeffrey Epstein is still alive? Are there any spirits that are willing to tell me if you can hear my voice? Can any of the spirits that might be present hear my voice? Hey lady, welcome to the haunted house. Okay, so I'm going to take that as a yes, that you can hear my voice. Can you tell me if you can see me? Can you see us? Can you see the chat? So this just may be a spirit who's more likely willing to share, that their presence is here through the RemPod. They may not be able to speak through the spirit box. I don't know how to tell the spirits on the other side how to speak into the spirit box. I don't know how you guys do it. Other than to maybe ask the others that can. I mean, you can see it clearly. I'm not touching the RemPod. I've been sitting this close to it now for a while, and it hasn't gone up till now. So I'm going to use the cards to communicate with whatever spirits might be here right now. Are there any spirits that are here now that maybe, just say the spirit box, say no. Are you being facetious? Too hot. The hot tub is too hot. Know thyself. So I'll just randomly pick a card, and y'all can just intuitively interpret what it means to you. It might mean something different to everybody who sees the card. It might be the same. I don't know. Share your perspective if you want to. Spell it out. So if you have a question, Spirit will answer it if they can. If you want to put the question in the chat, Spirit says spell it out. I feel like it's saying that it can see the chat, because I asked it if it could see the chat. Is there anything that we need to know? Is there anything we need to know about Nancy Guthrie? Let your edges be liquid. Getting the Know Thyself card again. And then the Love Garden card. Is Nancy, is Nancy, is Nancy's love garden growing? Is the memorial for her at her home growing? Is it growing? Does it need to be watered or something? Interesting. So very interesting. Maybe these cards mean something to you guys, something different. I mean, maybe there's a love garden that you have planted in your life that's helping you to know yourself better through either somebody who maybe passed on or went missing in your life. Spirit saying, you know, let your edges be liquid. I feel like when Spirit says that, it's like, try to take the things that upset you with a grain of salt. Like, I feel like Spirit saying in regards to Nancy Guthrie, try not to be worried too much about her. Try not to be too scared for her. That she has love all around her, despite the scary situation. So I don't pick up cards off the floor, so, well, this one's upright, so we'll pick it up. There and back again. There and back again. There and back again. Has somebody taken Nancy Guthrie there and back again? Is she still in the foothills, in Catalina foothills? An answer, but not the solution. Okay, so are there any spirits that know Jeffrey Epstein is dead? If Jeffrey Epstein is dead and you've crossed over Jeffrey Epstein, can you prove it? The spirit box? Every time I ask this question, I never get anything. Hey Resistance, how are you, dear? I'm okay. How have you been? If you have any questions you'd like to ask the spirit box, please feel free to, as I am about to shut off the live pretty soon. If there's any spirits that have any last words they'd like to say to us. You've been hanging in there? Aw, me too, me too. Are there any spirits that have any messages for us before we close the spirit portal tonight? Okay. Not too much going on here on the spirit box. Alright, spirits, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us and touching the RemPod and at least letting us know that your presence is with us. If anybody has any questions for the spirit box before I turn it off, please feel free to ask. If not, that's okay too. I am going to leave the spirit box on while I do the last collective message for the evening? Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to finance and career. If you have a spirit message for us about any of that, finances and career in regards to tonight's reading and what we need to know right now about that. Do you have any messages that you want to say through the spirit box or say to us through the cards? That would be great. So Spirit says, stop looking back at your woulda, coulda, shoulda regarding the ideals that you've had that maybe have not come forth to you in regards to your financial situation or maybe your career situation. It is going to come forth. You just have to trust the process. Sometimes things take a little bit longer. Sometimes things take a little bit longer than you would like to expect, but we do have the Magician card, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Spirit's like saying, if you've been feeling doubtful about your finances or your career, you know, look no further than yourself. You are the magic wand here. Don't look back at the past failures. Forgive yourself for, you know, maybe not always staying focused on what is important here in regards to the objective of having the ultimate ideal with your career or having the ultimate ideal number in your bank account, because your thoughts create, and the mind is a terrible thing to waste. So in regards to clarification for that essence, card number 38, direction east, color yellow. And this card is also about getting in that Zen place once again. A lot like the collective message in the beginning about, you know, getting Zen with your energy, Zen with your surroundings, and Zen with yourself. The essence of Zen, like what does that mean to you? How does that feel to you in regards to having an experience in your life where you're having that Zen moment, you're waiting for it to happen every day because you're experiencing it, because you're creating it with your thoughts and what that might mean to you. It is that in the fact that if you continue to spiral out and you continue to doubt the things that you desire and that they are not going to be yours, or that you have to work real hard for them, like in that Seven of Pentacles, it's just you're going to continue to spiral out and never see the fruits of your labor. So life is a school that we move and graduate through, learning many things as we cloak ourselves in environmental knowledge. You are on the warrior's path towards enlightenment, and one day you will peel away this accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion, moving back into the source of your power. When contemplating a Zen garden, you find that the source of your power is the essence of the Great Spirit. We come onto this earth, walk as a piece of smashed mirror, every one of us reflecting the light of our God. The experience of life is the process of piecing together these scrambled fragments into one great mandala that reflects back the one source of all beings. At the center of a cyclone, we sit at the one point of stillness, the pandemonium of life circulating madly around us. Choose equilibrium, not frenzy. Choose living life from the center. The essence of you and the essence of the universe's primal moving force are one. So it's like Spirit's trying to reiterate again. You are one with your universe and your creator, whatever you feel your creator is, even if it's just the dirt outside. So if you want to accomplish becoming a millionaire, okay, having the dream career, having the job that you want, or even just, you know, sitting in front of YouTube watching videos for the rest of your life, doing nothing because you're making thousands of dollars making YouTube videos. Whatever your dreams are, nurture them, cherish them, protect them, because they're your dreams and not somebody else's dreams, okay? So I'm going to jump off here unless somebody wants to buy a paid reading. Spirit, Kim wants to know if Al is going to call them soon and if they love them. You want to chime in, Spirit? Do you want to chime in, Spirit? Did the Spirit Box just say ye? Did it just say probably? Did it just say about to go? Alright. Yeah, we're about to go, Spirit. Good night. I hate to cut you off, but thank you guys so much for coming by the live. It's good to see you, Pam. Thank you so much for coming by. Thanks, Kim. Come by again this weekend. 5+ subscriptions gets free yes nos open to the chat during the live. Tonight, I think we only got a couple of subscriptions. Thank you guys so much for your subscriptions. So 4 subscriptions. 5+ subscriptions, I always like to open the chat to free yes no questions. So I'll be back tomorrow night, which is Thursday night. We'll do free yes no, you know, maybe if we get 5+ subscribers over the weekend. 10+ likes. I always do the free Q&A on the Spirit Box, but I'm about to go now. Thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate that. Anna, there is a free collective message at the beginning of the live, a spirit message from your most trusted and strongest spirit guides. There's also a love collective message in the middle of the live, about 30 minutes in. And then I just did a free collective message on finances, career, and things like that. So check those out. That's 3 free collective messages tonight. I'm going to go ahead and upload a new tarot video to the members only side of things tonight. So I hope the members will enjoy that one. And that tarot reading will be available to the public on Friday morning. So hope you guys will enjoy that when you see it. It's all about everything in the transition you've been going through this March and what to expect in the not too distant future. Now that we have rolled on through to the other side of the Mercury retrograde. So be good to yourself with your thoughts. Check out my music in the pinned comment. There's also more music in the description at the bottom if you want to check out the links to some of my fan requested videos and songs that I've covered. And yeah, check out my music because this is a music channel. I'm a musician and artist. My channel is about my life. My life is my message. I do live tarot and live music and spirit boxing on the live. So I'll see you guys soon. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. Sweet dreams when you get there. Kala Nikta. Music is sacred.